YouTube Nation, what is up? Eagles Truth here with you. All right. I know I don't make videos like I want to before and after every freaking game, and I want to. I really, really want to, guys. I'm a busy man. We have to talk about what's going on with the Eagles now. Pretty big shit. Let me go back all the way back to the Ravens game. We beat the Ravens, but if you look at it, they outgained us. And I know people will sit there and say, come on, we went into Baltimore and we beat the Baltimore Ravens when they were desperate. I get it. A win's a win, whatever, but it does kind of suck that they did outgain us. And then look at last year. We went into Kansas City and beat Kansas City. We beat the Buffalo Bills. But it just did not look right. It just did not look sustainable. I mean, come on, we knew it back then. We were 10-1, but did we feel, other than the Miami game, did we really feel good about how we were winning games? Now, this year was looking a little bit different because we were actually blowing some teams out, which we really didn't do last year. Even bad teams, we just couldn't blow them out. But the Ravens game, the passing game looked like shit. And then this game, the passing game looked like shit. I've been on the record. I don't know which video it is. I don't really make many. Go back and look through them. I've been telling you we have a quarterback problem. We do. We absolutely have a quarterback problem. Newsflash, guys, Jalen Hurts ain't it. And I know I'm going to get bashed because people, man, there's the fan base, which Eagles fan bases are usually always split when it comes to the quarterback. This is nothing new. He's just not a good passer, guys. He's not. He's never going to be a passing talent. He's not. And let me tell you, when his legs are done, he's going to be done. He has bad pocket awareness. Half the time he'll escape. He'll give up on a clean pocket. He'll run himself into a sack. He doesn't throw with anticipation or timing. He does not see the field clearly. I think he's accurate enough. He throws a good deep ball. He doesn't have a lot of good velocity. Like there's different types of strength when it comes to arm strength. The ability to get it down the field, which I think his arm is relatively strong enough to throw deep, but he doesn't got a lot of velocity on his, like, you don't see his balls like zip. And that's fine. You can make do without having that zip or whatever, but you gotta see the field clearly, go through your progressions, have some pocket presence, throw with anticipation and timing, and he just doesn't. So I think the receivers are kind of just getting tired of it. Like, motherfucker, I'm fucking open. Like, think about it. You are fighting your ass off. You are fighting your ass off to beat your man. Play in and play out. And when you're open and it's just not mattering, you kind of are starting to get tired of it. Human nature. Now, I think Brown should have said what he said? No. And Brandon Graham, I love Brandon Graham. We all love Brandon Graham. He should have not said shit. Keep it in-house. I think the play calling sucks sometimes. I'm a firm believer that you keep running it until they prove they can stop it. Carolina, we literally could, I really believe we could have handed it off every single motherfucking time and won the game. Seriously, did you see? Like, they could not stop the run. They were actually better up at the goal line, as most teams are. But, like, they could not stop the fucking run. Like, Barkley was eating them alive every time they decided to fucking run it. And it seemed like, go back and look at it. Go back and watch the game. It was crazy. Every time we decided to pass, the drive stalled. It's like, run, first down, run, first down, run, first down. All right, we're going to pass. Sack. Passing complete. Yeah, like, it seemed like as soon as we went to the pass, we stopped ourselves. Well, the drive stopped. It just stopped the drive. I'm sitting there thinking, like, just run the ball. Just run the ball. Just keep running it. Just keep running it. Make them stop it before you go elsewhere. Seriously. But they just can't help themselves. Kellen Moore, Nick Sirianni, the Eagles themselves, they can't help themselves. They have to throw. Beats the fuck out of me. Now, against the Steelers, watch. They're going to throw a lot more than they usually do. Because they want to prove a point. They want to sit there and say, we're going to work on this passing game. We're going to get it better. And watch them come out and just wanting to pass all over the field. I swear to fucking God. And people want to sit here and say this. This drives me nuts because you're not understanding. I see comments all the time in different videos saying, geez, first you guys want to bitch and bitch and bitch that they're not running enough. Now that they're running so much, you're bitching that they're not passing. Whoa. Hold up. No. I think, like against the Panthers, I don't think they ran enough. They should have ran more. With how good it was working and how ineffective the pass was, they should have ran more. I firmly believe the Eagles should be a run-first team. I totally believe they should run more than they pass. Completely. But when they do pass, it's ineffective and it looks like shit. And that's what we're bitching about. It's not that we want them to pass more. It's that the passing game, when we do go to it, looks like shit. And there will be a team in the playoffs that just sells out and stops a run. If you're talented enough on defense and you sell out, you can stop a running game. No matter, even with Saquon, you can stop a running game. What happens when that happens and we don't have the running game to rely upon? We're gonna need to have a better passing game. That's what we're talking about. Not that I don't want the Eagles to become a passing team. No, they're too good at running. And I swear to God, if they come out passing like crazy against the Steelers, I'm gonna be irritated. I might even be irritated, even if they're having success with it. I might still be irritated, because the thought, like, you're a run first team. Stop it. Stop trying to puff out your chest and think you got to prove something. Just work on the passing game. Be better at it when you have to go to it. I'm just so tired of this, of drama, of unneeded drama. I'm not a Hurts fan. I'm telling you right now, I think Hurts is a bad quarterback. I think I could list 16 quarterbacks that I'd rather have than Hurts. I think I could. I want to be proven wrong. It's not like I'm up here being an Eagles hater, guys. I'm an Eagles fan. I want the Eagles to be amazing. I want the Eagles to be the best team in the universe. I would love Jalen Hurts to prove me wrong. I just don't think he's a good quarterback. He's not a good passer of the football. He's not. And it sucks. It really fucking sucks. I think, truthfully, that if we don't win the Super Bowl this year, it's on Jalen Hurts himself. I think it's squarely on him and his ineffectiveness as a passer. I truly believe that. Some people will sit there and say, oh, so if we lose and Jalen Hurts threw for like 315 yards and 3 touchdowns and no interceptions, it's on him. I don't think it'll be like that. To be point blank honest with you. Unless there's a shit ton of garbage time. But like, I don't think it'll be like that. So, your point's moot. Because I don't think it'll be like that. He is ineffective as a passer. Terrible pocket awareness. Runs out of clean pockets when he doesn't have to. Doesn't stick it in there. Will run himself into a sack half the time. Does not go through his progressions, does not throw with anticipation and timing. The person has to be wide open, and the person has to already be open before he even throws it. He's gun shy. He's bad. People want to harp on Dak Prescott and everything else. Look, I think Dak Prescott would thrive with this team. I really do. I think we might even be undefeated. I think Dak Prescott would thrive on this team. Not that I'm a Dak Prescott fan. I just see Cowboys, and it would take a lot to get that stench off him. But, yes, I think Dak Prescott's a much better quarterback than Jalen Hurts. And you guys are real quick to sit there and want to sit there and talk about, well, Jalen Hurts wins. He's got a fucking all-star team all around him, guys. Come on. Jesus Christ. Do you see how much offense he has around him? He is set up. Not only is he set up with the talent, all the defenses are so worried about Barkley. It should be easy as hell to pass. It should be so fucking easy to pass the ball. Why are we having such difficulty? Hurts. Wake up. He needs to be better. Way better. Do I think AJ should have said it, opened his mouth, or Brandon? No, I don't. Keep that in-house. So they're wrong for doing that. But they're not wrong in the fact that, like, or AJ's not wrong in the fact that, like, yeah, the passing game and it hurts. Let's be honest. It needs to be better. It needs to be way better. That doesn't mean I want them to be a passing team. I don't. I want them to be a run first team. But when they do have to pass, it needs to be better. I mean, it should be easy as hell to catch teams with their pants down in the passing game. They're so focused on Barkley, and you got A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. You did have Dallas Goedert and a great offensive line. You know how Hurts freaking is protected so much behind that offensive line. He gets so much time that other quarterbacks would drool over having. And not only does Hurts use up every little millisecond of that time, half the time is still not enough for him. It is what it is, guys. Now, I don't know. We play the Steelers. I think it's our last, like, hard game. The Commanders could catch us. They're capable. The Commanders are capable. They could catch us too, and then this Dallas and the Giants. But as far as, like, hard, the Steelers are the last hard game, I think. The Commanders are, a challenge, and then it's 2 cupcakes. But, and I don't know. We'll see a lot. But, after having a collapse last year, this worries me. This fucking worries me. Like, seriously. I'm sure everybody in that fucking locker room wants to win. Come together. Come together and do what it takes to fucking be a winning team. And to go, fuck, come together. Figure it out. Figure it out. Put your egos aside and figure it out. And stop blaming the media. A.J. Brown opened up his mouth. What, the media's not supposed to, notice that? Brandon Graham opened his mouth. Don't blame the media on this one, guys. They're just doing their fucking job. They're talking about it just like we're talking about it, just like I'm talking about it now. Wasn't the media. I'm all fine, blaming the media for a lot of things, but not this time. Freaking drama. Like, I swear, the Eagles just can't help themselves. They can't help themselves by getting in their own way. Whether it be going away from the run themselves, like, oh, you don't have to stop the run. Don't worry. We'll go away from it ourselves. Whether it's stopping ourselves, getting it on game day, or creating drama that doesn't need to be there, or at least not to the outside world, or they just can't help themselves but get in their own fucking way. They just can't help themselves, and it drives me nuts. Like, what's in the water of the NovaCare complex? What is it? What's in the water? Good Lord. Anyway, I'm out. I work the next 3 days, and I have Saturday and Sunday off. Sunday's a football day with the Steelers. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's gonna say a lot, but I think I already have an idea of what's gonna happen. Because Eagles just don't randomly fix shit. They just don't come out and all of a sudden like, whoa, okay, all right, that's fixed or something. Damn, okay, they worked on something. Like, when was the last time they've done that? I think the last time they've done that was 2017, the Super Bowl, when Foles looked like shit to end the season. All of a sudden they changed, figured something out. But like they just don't do it. It's just a status quo. Last year was a status quo. They couldn't figure it out. I mean, think about it. This whole fucking year, this whole fucking season, we can't freaking score a touchdown on the opening drive, and we can't fucking score shit in the first quarter. Like, it's all fucking year. Haven't fixed it. So it's like they haven't shown me that they can rise above and fix anything. So I'm assuming that the Steelers could be a loss. I can see a loss coming. One, because the Steelers are a good team, but I can just see a loss coming. I can. Or something, or some kind of drama. They haven't proven to me that they can fix something and get better in a long time. It's just status quo. Like, it's like, good Lord. I hope I'm wrong. I don't know. All right, guys. Peace. Peace out.